Hello everyone and welcome to a Minecraft map. So today I'm playing an escape room, a map I recently finished. So, in the corner we just get chicken. This has nothing to do with anything, this is just food. There are still a few things I have forgotten to do, such as through here. Forgot to add a sign that says like no taking the blaze powder and gunpowder out of the first room, no throwing the chicken. Just things that make it so that you can't cheat. And I forgot to write signs for it. So basically how it starts is a book. It's one of many books you may find in your journey, no more than 4 players, but it would be nice to have at least 2. Enjoy the 6-room map. So this is actually a key code for later, 1426. So I'm going to remember that. So how you actually start is you jump into this tripwire hook, you get a bucket, you get some water. You're probably wondering, what do I do with this? How does this open a door? But if you know what comparators do, you can set it up so when you put stuff in a cauldron, it activates one. However, the bucket is not allowed out of this room, as you can see here. From this point on, do not use the bucket. And then, only dart players may use the target. I'm obviously not a dart player because I don't have any darts. So, what you have to do is, anyone ever tried this before? Shulker box parkour. Very difficult. However, the amount of times I've played it, I've become quite good. The amount of times I've done that part. So now, we have a dart, which means now we're a dart player. So, also no, that's not how it works in real life. You can't just walk up to professional darts and just go, hey, I've got a dart. But that's how it works in this map because I can't be bothered to do something else. Welcome to book 2. Enjoyed it so far? I hope this hits the bullseye in your preferences. This room may have parkour. However, that was just a hint towards this. Basically, I just did the same thing with a hopper and a comparator, except I did it so it activates a redstone torch, which was unactivated. So how you do this part is chuck this up. Or not. Chuck this up. Hello, just check. Yeah, that's not activated. You chuck this up. Chuck this up. There you go. Now to get in through the door, you do this. Now the trapdoor's open, you can see I can undo it, but now I can't go back, so in case I miss the key code, this lever's here, which you pull it, it makes it so you can't unpull it, and it opens the door. But not the trapdoor. So, welcome to the 3rd room. The villager's missing and there's a long drop. I kind of ran out of things to do to make it long. So, however, in this room there's a lot of things that you actually need stuff from earlier rooms for. Because this may or may not be a map where you have to keep running between rooms. And it is. So you grab a glass bottle. You might think you need to fill it up with water, but no. What you actually need to do, come up here, and there is a leaping potion in here. You take this out, this parkour extends. Don't ask. Basically, I just did the same mechanism as before, where it's comparator, activating non-activated redstone. So we get a bow. This is not used until later, but if you can probably see, there's a button here, which I'm just going to go and push, and come back, and go back. No, I'm not going to go back and get it yet, because there's still something I need to do. So then with the leaping potion, you can jump up here. However, there are many ways to actually ruin this map and make it unplayable, some of which are intentional, some of which aren't. However, not using the potions correctly, I've had somebody who used a later thing for potions on literally making a mundane potion, which did not help them because you get nether warts to do that. Also, yes, this map actually does require brewery. So if you don't know brewery, you can't really beat it. Also, if anyone down in the comments knows how to upload maps so people can download them, please tell me, because I have quite a few maps that I would love to upload, because I feel like there's some people who would love to play them. Because, well, I've done complex maps, I've done 99% parkour maps, I've done puzzle maps like this. I even did a certain type of map genre that I've basically never seen before. Well, I've never seen somebody make a Minecraft. I've seen other games with that type of genre, but I've never seen someone making a Minecraft. I also really hope you can hear me, because I don't know, like, the Minecraft audio is going over this, so you might not be able to hear me at all, in which case this will just be me walking around in a room, which would definitely be a terrible video. Just for us all, because I have to spend a lot of time, well, just playing through. Sometimes I wish I didn't, because these maps can actually get quite annoying. Especially this part. There's like nothing that tells you when to start going, you just have to memorize it. And that was just me being terrible. So, well, I'm probably going to start getting spammed with invites from Jenny Riddler. We have done clubs before, but you'll probably just want to play like Survival or something, so... I'm expecting to anyway, because that's what normally ends up happening. I get like 1 or 2 invites. Just like almost instantly. But there we go. Also, I'm not cheating this map. I don't even have flying on. So, I'm not going to cheat this map. This might be one of the first maps I've done legit. Because if you watch my Fortnite Epicness series, which is kind of similar to Minecraft maps except in Fortnite, I always cheat. I just build or I fly. Okay, not so much flying because that doesn't actually work. But here we go, finally, Phantom Membrane. Some of you are probably wondering what this is for. It's for brewing. How, like I said before, you actually need some knowledge of brewing. So, I also hope that didn't deafen anyone with all of the pistons. But that button I pushed opened up a little cabinet back here with a chest, giving you some extra bottles and some Neverwarts. The extra bottles are for the same purpose as the gunpowder. And then the invites are coming. So basically, if you're playing multiplayer, you have to use gunpowder to turn the potions to splash, so that you can all use it. But then there's an extra button here, which gives you a pufferfish. This is for later. However, you might notice, when I try to take 3 bottles, that closes. So you have to leave at least 1 in. Blaze powder goes over there. And then you can put in some Neverwarts with multiple potions. Wait, actually, I'm just going to make all 3 of them, like that. And then just put a mundane back in, so that I can leave. Because basically, you need at least 1 thing in the cauldron at all times. So, you have to leave 1 of these behind. So I'll just leave that one in there. And I'll put the Phantom Membrane in. I'm going to wait for this to be done, and then I'm going to put the water breathing on the go. However, you don't even need to breathe underwater. The only reason I added this was because after I'd done this, I realised when I was testing through for the first time, to swim in lava now you need water breathing because you drown in lava. So I had to redo it. But basically, before you would just like swim in it as long as you had fire resistance. But now you need water breathing and fire resistance to go deep in it. But here we go. The big hole is back here. I haven't showed you this yet, but basically, I'm gonna try and... There we go. So these pressure plates, it annoys me because it's off time because of how I had to do it. But basically, that just activates slime, so you can come back here. In case you're wondering the relevance, because you need a bottle of water from up here. And also there's a villager. So basically I added it so you can come back just in case you don't grab water, so that you can get more. So now I just need to go back to the room before, so I'll just put that down. However, before I go, I'm just going to not show you anything in this room. You might recognise the type of puzzle if you ever play Redstone maps. I've also been forgetting to read the books, I think. No, I have not. I just haven't progressed for quite a while. So, I will try to remember what to do. Oh yes. Take this, put that in, take this out. Then what you have to do is make sure you bottle it first, or it deletes them both, and then just put it in. So basically, what you'd have to do otherwise, if you didn't have, if you had a second player is you just take a piece of gunpowder. Once this finishes, because you need to do them both at the same time, it doesn't matter, then you put them both in and put the gunpowder in. I'm not going to do that because it takes quite a while, but basically that would turn them into splash potions. And splash potion is, well, works on multiple people, and you need these for the next room. So basically this type of puzzle, if any of you recognise it, is a block. You have to move it to the end by using pistons. I used to love these puzzles, but I normally make insanely difficult ones and nobody ever wants to try them. So this one's a bit more simple because, well, it's kind of an escape room, so I didn't want to make it too difficult and annoying. So I'm just trying to remember how to activate some of these. Oh yeah, the button down here. The button does that, moves it, then you can use that. Now it's where the button was before, you can push it out. Now you move all of these over, then pull it. I would commentate on these, but these are like really hard to commentate on because like nothing much is happening except what you see. And like I'm not really doing anything special. It's literally what you see is all that's going on. So now I just need, oh yes, I remember now. This one, because I couldn't figure out how to get a redstone. I couldn't figure out how to get a redstone current in there, so I just built one. And there we go, puzzle done. Now, this is where you need the water breathing. So, I can't remember if I fixed it. I'll actually just check real quick. Actually, I'm not, because that would include cheating. But basically, I built one of these buttons too close to a redstone current on the wall, and it activates the water up above. So, I'm not going to try pressing any, just in case that's still the case. But I will fix it after this episode. So, to know if I do upload this map, you can't do it, so don't bother pressing the buttons. So basically, there's just a big lava tunnel. I did it like this originally because I wanted to make it so that you needed fire resistance before realizing if you even made it down the first bit without fire resistance, you're in creative mode or a hacker. So then obviously I learned there was water breathing, and that actually made it worth doing because you would drown otherwise. Because this takes way too long to get through. There we go. So the combination lock is, like, it's not important for the order on this one, but it's just 1, 4, 2, 6. So I'm just going to eat some chicken. However, now this will deploy some water. I'm actually going to check now if I've still got to fix the button, because I think it's this one. This one? Oh, maybe I did fix it. Unless it's this one. That got removed, because the pistons came. So the final room, I might have actually forgotten to read the last few books, but it doesn't matter, they really didn't have much in them. Welcome to the final room. I'm impressed you made it this far. In this stage, you must turn on all the lamps to win. Just note this area has a combination lock that I've gotten wrong will not reset. Note the order in the combination does matter. I forgot to put this in the original book, so it's written over here because I thought a book had to be signed to go on a lectern. Guess not. This book is not giving clues. So basically, this one is capitals. So it's a W-I-J-W. And then just necessary information there. So it's W-I-J-W, I think. W? Also, please wait at least 3 seconds between button pushes, because it has to enable the next one to be pushed. Now that should light it up. Yay! So when you win, you have to pull this. I forgot to reset it, but it's fine, it doesn't matter. So this is where you start needing the bow. So if you come up here, then there's a little bit of parkour. Also, the order you actually do these does matter. I made it so that the middle one is the one you have to do last, because it's honestly the most fun part of this map. Because, well, you'll see when it gets there. So all you have to do is you parkour around, shoot this painting, and be on your way. However, you actually have to go down this way, through this winding staircase that I forgot to put torches in, into here. So you probably know what this is. You just have to shoot all the buttons. Simple, right? But this one is really annoying to do. This is like the hardest button to hit in the entire map. Because it's like, as well, because of perspective, you can't even tell like how close you are because of where you are, because you have no way to walk around. It's really hard to tell if you get it. Like once you've got the rest of them, if this is the one you leave to last, it's like almost impossible to tell when you get it. Because it won't light up much. I also don't know. There we go. I actually finally got it. That's nice. Now I just need to hit the easier one, which you can more or less aim directly for. I'm pretty good with a bow, but I mean, you never will ever have to hit a target like that unless you're in a map. So, oh, one unactivated. Gotta shoot it again. There. They're all on, so you heard the piston, hopefully, which means it's done. I will still add some more torches into this map, don't worry, it won't be this dark if you want to play it. So, now that the 2 light sets are on, here's 37 buttons to press. This has to be the last one you do, but it says 37. You may notice there's only 36. There's 4 rows and 9 columns, which means there's one more, which is up here, which opens this. However, if you don't have the other 2 yet, it opens a secret passage back here that says the trapdoor will now open once the other 2 lights are lit. So you come down here. This is the funnest part of the map, I would like to say, again. So first there's beds, and you can actually sleep. I also had to make this room extremely tall, as you can probably see, because originally, if you slept in a top bunk, you would spawn in the roof. So you just get your armor. You can probably guess what's about to happen, but you should be able to put it together. You get a sword, you get armor, you get a bow. It's a cave. Yep, mobs. Fight off a horde of mobs. I also might have made this a bit difficult. Should have probably made this a bit easier, considering I forgot they can spawn with like armor. Or maybe I should have given you some like better armor or something. But either way, it's kind of difficult. It's a very difficult section. I'm just gonna try and run to the end because there is no way I'm killing all of this. Oh wait, I just remembered. We still have the bow. You are allowed to use it. Just blow up creepers. They're like really difficult to not. Also, the main reason you get this is for the blazes, which, in case you didn't notice, like, I honestly can't. They actually spawn in lava. Just, I don't even know if I hit it then. Oh, I think I did, because it's gone. Nope, it just fell down. So, basically, you're not supposed to do this in one life. If you can do this in one life, send me, like, a video if, like, I upload this map. You download it, just send me like a video of just you beating this without dying once. However, you will have to send like the thing before, you know, so like the lights lighting up, so I know you didn't just kill like half of the stuff. And then do it. And I'm dead again. So I think I died 4 times maybe doing this. Might have been 5. I know I died at least 4. I wish I could have like a death counter, but, well, command blocks I can't do it, so like edits when you die, so I can't have a death counter for this map. Ow, and a fire arrow, really? And I think that guy has an enchanted bow. Okay, no he doesn't, I'm the only one here with an enchanted bow. And I think I win. Yes, now that everything's dead, you just walk up here and push that. Now the final light set should be on. And I'm about to die. I also put it on hard mode because it was originally too easy. So that's another reason it's that difficult. No, it's not up there. Flick the lever. This door will now open. The winner's room. Please tell me I wrote that correctly. Yeah, I thought I wrote something else. To winner's room or to see around the map. So I'm just going to show you around the map before I go to the winner's room. Because I just want to say, I think I spent like 5 hours on this combination lock. And it glitches out a bit over there. But yeah, this is the combination lock at the end of the map. This is how I did it so that each thing will set up so that as soon as you activate it, it unlocks the next one and locks off itself. This is what went into that. And then after that, because nothing else was really worth showing off except the light mechanism, which was this thing, nothing else was really worth showing off because it didn't take me very long, so you can just go up here and just look at the rest. Because I kind of ran out of good things to show. So this is how big the map is. It took me quite a long time. I think it took me like 15 hours, I think, to finish the entire map. And about 5 of those were on the combination lock. So just put that into comparison. The fact I spent a third of the map time building this. Because I had to do it so each wrong thing blocks it off. Each right thing, if you've already done it and it's right, will then block off. So now it's time to just go back down the stairs. And comment down below if you want me to do a Minecraft survival. So, and then just, I'm going to go to the winner's room. So comment down below if you want me to do a Minecraft survival world. And here we go. Yep, the winner's room is a bar. Yeah, this is Steve ordering a drink. Yeah, this is Steve putting down his drink. You have a keg of beer with empty beer. Because here's 2 cauldrons of beer. Yeah, actually, this is just fire resistance. It's just the closest thing to beer I could find. So you can have a beer. You can have a beer. I'm gonna have a beer. Yeah.